Thank you, František. I also wish to thank Bruno Schmitz from the Commission to recall the birth of ESNII in Brussels with Eric van Walle, who is in the room. And this was in November 2010. So in a way, we are maybe the oldest pillar, working pillar of SNETP. This is an update. And this is before our big events, which happens on 28, 29, and 30th of October in Paris, because we try to concentrate and not to spend too much travel time and money. So I have made phone calls to my colleagues in the various projects and technologies, but this is only incomplete. I apologize. Next, please. Next. Okay. Of course, we have a Memorandum of Understanding under the SNETP umbrella. So yes, SNETP is important for us as a covering organization. We started in 2010 with 13 founders. We have increased somewhat, 24 members. Vuye from Slovakia and NRG, P10, joined in March 2013. These were the latest new applications, and we still keep a good balance between industry and research. Industry is on the left-hand side, and research is on the right-hand side of the slide. Like everybody else, we have set up a two-level structure, task force for all members, and we also have an executive board with the leaders of the main ESNII projects, which we shall be detailing afterwards. Next, please. Now, ESNII, it is in the acronym European Sustainable Nuclear Industrial Initiative. So we speak about the sustainability of nuclear fission, which is based on Generation 4 reactors with a closed fuel cycle. And deployments for these technologies is targeted for 2040 and beyond. As has been recalled already, we made a prioritization exercise in 2012 with respect to the technologies and to the projects. For concerning the technologies, sodium is still considered the reference technology because it has more substantial technological and reactor operations feedback. Remember that I also come from a utility, knowledgeable utility in Europe, and so we like operations feedback. It is one of our major tools to make nuclear fission go forward. However, lead and also lead bismuth fast reactor technology has extended its technological base. It has some difficulties, of course, but because of the advance, because of the dynamics of the teams in Europe, it can be considered as a shorter-term alternative technology. Of course, they are represented by our Belgian colleagues. We all speak French, excuse us, and we try to make good the contribution to ESNII. And finally, there is a gas-fast reactor technology, which has to be considered as a longer-term alternative option, and this is for Central Europe, with the Czech Republic, Slovakia and Hungary, and Poland as a junior member. We also spoke at the end of 2012, after the extraordinary meeting of the IAEA conference, of post-Fukushima developments for fast reactors, which is always an important topic and highly technical topic. But they were advanced at this general IAEA conference. Next, please. Now, the main goal of our task force is to design, license, construct, commission, and put into operation, if possible before 2025, which is ambitious, the sodium fast reactor prototype reactor. This is the French project called ASTRID, represented by Director Christophe Béard from CA in the room, and also the flexible fast spectrum irradiation facility MIRA, represented in the room by Director General Eric van Walle from SCK-CN. And of course, we investigate the feasibility and deployment of the two other projects, which is Alfred, lead technology, with extremely important contributions from the Italian community, also Ansaldo Nucleare, and of course Allegro, the gas reactor technology in Central Europe. Next, please. Okay, this is our implementation plan. Yellow is sodium, blue is lead bismuth and lead, and green, long-term home is gas fast reactor technology Allegro. We also have supporting infrastructure and research facilities. Next, please. Concerning recent development, we have submitted an implementation plan 2013-2015. We submitted at the first trimester of this year to the European Commission and to the SETIS organization, and Mark Defren made very important contributions so that we have good KPIs and well documented KPIs. And we also participated to hearings on innovative financing instruments in the fields of energy with EC and with external experts, and the 4 ESNII projects were around the table. Next, please. We were present at the Set Plan Conference 2013 in Dublin, Ireland. It was the Irish presidency. František gave us good service and held a poster during the first experts panel discussion. And we also presented our work with EIIA-ERA. We have had input at the INPRO meeting in May. We held our executive board on the 27th of May, and we have the official representative from Allegro, a gentleman, Jiri Duspiva from UJV, and he's working with us on the ESNII executive board. And of course, we participated, as the New Genia community did, to the Set Plan Integrated Research Roadmap. Now, as I've said again, we try to be frugal with travel money and time, so we try to regroup our organized meetings, and so I will present news of the projects partial. Next, please. Okay, the call ESNII Plus, which is for the preparation of ESNII in the framework of Horizon 2020. It's a call which we answered and which we won. Approximately the same kind of level as our New Genia colleague have been speaking about. Total eligible cost 10.4 million euros, and total requested EC funding of the amount of the order of 6.4 million euros. We chose a lady as coordinator, Lady Carole Wahid from French CA, who has done a very good job, because preparing European project is always an endeavor. We have 35 members in 14 countries, and of course we address the 3 technologies and fast reactor projects: sodium fast reactor, lead and lead bismuth fast reactor, and gas fast reactor. We have chosen the standard EC duration, 4 years. The budget has been already spoken about, and our starting date is already behind, was 1st of September, but we have decided to hold our kickoff meeting in Paris 10 days from now, not next week, but the week afterwards. 2 good days of meeting for the kickoff meeting, plus a full task force meeting on 30th, the following day. So a heavy work schedule, but concentrated so that everybody doesn't need to travel too much from all corners of Europe. Next, please. So yes, it is a cross-cutting project. We gather, as usual, private and public stakeholders. We include industry, we include research both public and private, and we include academia. And of course, we are open to international collaboration. This will be an important topic, I believe, at the end of the project, because many international teams are gathering around fast reactor projects in the Far East, in Russia, and of course there is the International Forum, GIF, and we also wish to involve TSOs. Of course, we started working on the ESNII Plus call with an idea that the Commission would be present, first for funding the call, and also for bigger money. But we have heard very carefully Bruno Schmitz. We keep in mind nowadays that big money will not come in the next 5 years. There is still extremely valuable research in European labs, both private and public, and I always recall the Commission that the Commission should be aware of it, fully aware of it. I spoke with such sentences at the NF Bratislava meeting in 2012. The Commission is changing. There will be elections in the parliaments. There will be a new commission. So many times you will be hearing me in many European platforms. Please, Commission, you have very important labs in Europe. Support them. Of course, we will prepare the SNEI structuration and deployment strategy. We want to have efficient European coordinated research on reactor safety for the next generation of nuclear facilities, reactors. We want to link with the SNETP strategic research and innovation agenda priorities. Let me say a few vision words from the chairman. We will not try to imitate fully Eugenia. I come from industry, so I know all about industrial money. I internally fund Eugenia. As you've said, there is a substantial amount of money. For Gen 4, industry will participate, but in a different way. Also, we said big money will not come during the next 5 years, but there is an afterwards, after the next 5 years. History doesn't finish in 2018. Many things will happen afterwards. And I think it's a good thing to prepare for that afterwards. Concerning the technical activities, we try to maintain research because European teams are very important in the teams which are listed on the view graph, the slide. Core safety, fuel safety, seismic studies, instrumentation for safety. Next, please. So 10 work packages, 5 for coordination, and 4 for research and development, and 1 for management. This is the excellent work performed by Carol Wahid. The money is approximately split between the two. Of course, we follow European Commission rules. So of the order of 50% for the coordination and description of the future, and 50% for basic and applied research. Once more, European research is valuable. It should be put to good use. There are many things which we are doing already. Sometimes from industry, we found bilaterally some very good teams. If they can be also put in view of the Commission, it is a very important exercise. Next, please. I come to from the next one, please. I will, out of courtesy, I will start with our Belgian colleagues. There is something in between which is missing, no? No? Okay, next. Okay, this is the Mira timeline. Mira lead bismuth machine with an accelerated Riven system, also with a fissile fuel assembly in a tank surrounded by lead bismuth. You will see that 2010-2014 is the front-end engineering design. So next year it should be complete. And with the help of my vice chair, Peter Baton, I'm very pleased to announce that the front-end engineering design contract has been awarded. It has been awarded to a European consortium, regrouping Ansaldo Nucleare, Italians, regrouping Empresario Agrupados, the Spanish engineering firm, and regrouping Arriva TA, a French subsidiary of a great French group, which we know quite well. So congratulations to the project team and congratulations also to the consortium. The one forward, please. So now I come to the French, my own country. So some news from Astrid, going back to last summer. There has been fairly important work concerning the safety choices and options, and they were reviewed in the Standing Reactor Safety Group in June 2013. The calendar has been readjusted. What we call conceptual design, the French acronym is Avant-Projet number 2, is now programmed between 2013 and 2015. So there has been a small slippage of 1 year. And the basic design phase, we use a different word in French, is programmed between 2016 and 2018. On the right of the slide, you can see the design of the nuclear steam supply system, which is common work by French industry, all the big players, Arriva, EDF, small amounts, other groupings for the buildings, Bouygues, civil engineering, and of course the main project team is CA. And so, well, many important options are frozen. Some are still in front of the project team. But the basic design phase should start from 2016 to 2018. And coming back to safety, the first review in the reactor safety group was a pre-conceptual review. Now we have a French and English word, conceptual safety feature review file, which is the English translation way back from EPR of what is called in French and Belgium dossier d'option de sûreté, and this will be sent to the safety regulator in mid-2015. So these are the main milestones for the French ASRID project. This concludes my speech. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Noel, for your exhaustive presentation. Are there questions or important comments? Yes, please.
One small comment. You said that since now there was no request for membership in task force. Yes, there is.
Oh, apologies. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So will you be ready for the next meeting, 30th of October?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Okay. Apologies.
Other questions, comments? I think Mark reference touch the major problem. It is the financing the demonstrators. The major recommendation was update deployment, put in the financial issue inside, and this way try to find a good way. After you say 2018, there will be maybe new word.
Before 2018, there will be a new parliament, a new commission in 2014.
Okay, thank you very much.